Tong, please don't do this to me. Don't break with me. I will change. I will do anything. Just don't leave me. Tai pleaded to his boyfriend, clutching his arm tightly, his eyes red and wet. But the man only looked at him with irritation, trying to shake him off. Tong, stop embarrassing yourself. I don't want you anymore. Tong tears spilled harder, his fingers trembling as he held on tighter. Don't say that. Don't throw me away like this. I love you. Please, just stay with me. A scoff came from the girl standing beside him, his boyfriend, perfectly done hair and smug expression as she slid her arm around the man's. Pathetic. You are really crying on the street like this? He doesn't want you anymore. Move on already. Tong's chest tightened, his lips trembled as he looked at her and then back at his boyfriend, his whole world crashing down. The man roughly yanked his arm away, causing Tong to stumble onto the pavement. Listen carefully. You are nothing to me. Do you get it? Nothing. I have been cheating on you with her for the last 3 months, and guess what? She is worth more than you will ever be. His work cut like knives. Tong froze, staring at him in disbelief as his heart shattered piece by piece. Ex-boyfriend Corley, don't call me, don't text me, don't even look at me. If we ever meet again, just disappear. Tong, go cry about it somewhere else. With that, he turned his back, walking away hand in hand with the girl, leaving Tong kneeling on the road under the unforgiving city light, sobbing alone. Tong's knees hit the ground as he sobbed. His ex-word, you are nothing to me. I cheated. Go cry about it. Stabbed like knives, replaying over and over in his mind. His tears blurred his vision until he couldn't even see the cars rushing past. Couldn't even hear the murmurs of people staring at him. He gets up, legs shaking, still crying, walking aimlessly down the street. That's when he collided with someone, the man stumbling lightly, his cane tapping against the ground in his hand, reaching out carefully. I'm so sorry, he says softly, his voice deep and fragile. Tong blinked at him through his tears, realizing the man looked young, elegant, but his eyes were clouded. He was wearing sunglasses. He couldn't see before Tong could answer. A tall, broad-shouldered bodyguard rushed forward, gripping the stranger's arm. Bodyguard, little master, where have you been? You nearly gave me a heart attack. You left the restaurant without me. How could you? I was very sick. The blind man pulled his arm back sharply. I told you, I just wanted to be alone for a while. Can't I even breathe in my own way? Bodyguard, little master. The guard lowered his tone. You know I can't allow that. You can't see. If anything happened to you, I will be punished. I will be beaten. And man's lips tightened in frustration. He sighed, his jaw clenching. Fine, let's go back. I can't even roam around freely anymore. He turned it, his cane tapping lightly against the ground. Something in Tong snapped at that moment. Maybe it was his heartbreak, maybe it was the desperation clowning at his chest, or maybe it was the strange pull he felt toward the stranger, who, despite being blind, carried himself with a quiet dignity. Before the man could take another step, Tong grabbed his hand. His grip was trembling but firm. The man froze, turning his head slightly as if trying to sense him. Who? Tong's voice cracked. Will you marry me? The blind man's brows furrowed in surprise, his lips parting. The bodyguard froze instantly, eyes widening as if Tong had just committed the greatest sin. Blind man, what did you just say? The blind man asked in confusion and disbelief, the voice breaking. Please marry me. The blind man tilted his head slightly, his brows knitting as if trying to see the desperation in Tong's voice rather than through his eyes. Why? Tong felt his hand being pulled back, rejected, and panic struck him. He clung tighter to the man's arm, pressing his forehead against his sleeves. of his suit as if ensuring himself there. Tong pleading, please, just for now. You can divorce me after 2 months if you want. I don't care. Just please marry me right now. I need to show him I can get someone better than him. The blind man slowly lifted his hand, surprisingly gentle, and touched Tong's face. His fingertip brushed the tears Tong had been holding back. Did you break up with him just now? Tong froze. No one had touched him like that in years. Carefully, delicately, like he wasn't fragile but precious. His voice shook. He broke up with me because he has been cheating on me. He doesn't want me anymore. He said he loves his new girlfriend. He broke my heart today. There was a silence, the city noise fading behind them. The blind man tilted his head again, then asked the question Tong wasn't expecting. Blind man, were you in love with him? Tong breathed easier. He thought back. The late night replies, the fake excuses, the lack of warmth. He thought about how much effort he put in, while his boyfriend gave nothing back. And now, standing here begging a stranger to marry him, was it love? His silence lingered too long. The blind man smiled faintly, his hand still resting on Tong's cheek. There you go. If you really loved him, you wouldn't have thought this long. That wasn't love, it was you holding on the memory. Tong lips parted, stunned, mesmerized by how easily the stranger peeled his heart open. Blind man firmly. So let's go marry now? The bodyguard shook it, immediately stepped forward. Sir, this is reckless. You can't. Blind man, take us to the marriage register, or else I will personally inform my father about how you tried to stop me. The bodyguard stiffened, bowing his head. Yes, sir. He moved ahead, making the call, arranging the sudden request. Tong stared at the blind man in awe, his heart pounding. This strange didn't even know him. It stood with more authority and dignity than the man he had rejected, begged not to leave. And for the first time in a day, Tong wiped his own tears, whispering, maybe this is what it is good for me. The bodyguard opened the car door then, but Jungkook's hand instantly reached for Tong's arm, the lighted brush of his finger guiding him inside. Tong froze for a second at the contact, his heart skipping strangely before he slid in beside him. Tong sat stiffly, his hand twisting together in the lap, stealing side glances at the man beside him. Jungkook, you asked me to marry you like it was nothing. Do you even know my name? Tong blinked, caught off guard. His throat went dry. No, I don't. The soft laugh left Jungkook, how low and bitter. He tilted his head slightly toward Tong through his unfocused eyes, stared straight ahead. I'm Jeon Jungkook. And you? Tong hesitantly. Kim Tong. The name lingered between them. Jungkook. Tell me, Kim Tong, why me? Why not anyone else? You don't even know who I am. Tong's fingers clenched tightly on his lap. He swallowed hard, his voice shaky. Because today I needed someone to save me, and you were there. You are the only one who didn't look at me with pity when I begged. Jungkook, I am literally blind. You can see. He loves joking. Yeah, I know, but still. Jungkook tilted his head, listening. Something softened in his expression. He turned slightly toward Tong, his gaze still on facing that. Tong felt exposed. So, you want me to play hero for you? Just for show? Tong, no, I wanted to feel like I mattered to someone, even if only for a moment. For a heartbeat. Jungkook said nothing. Then slowly he lifted his hand, hesitantly touched Tong's face. His fingertip brushed along the sharp line of his cheek, gentle but deliberate. Tong froze, made Kong. Your voice trembled when you lie. Tong's eyes widened. He whispered, I'm not lying. I don't know what I feel anymore. The car fell into silence again, charged and heavy, the air thick with something Tong couldn't name. For the first time, he wasn't thinking about his cheating ex. He was thinking about the man beside him, the warmth of his hand, and how strange it was that he felt safer here than anywhere else. The car stopped in front of Registrar's office. The bodyguard got out first, opening the door for Jungkook. He stepped out, cane tapping lightly against the ground, while Tong followed nervously. Jungkook turning his head slightly toward him. Are you still sure about this, Tong? Tong swallowing hard but nodding quickly. Yes, I have never been more sure of in my life. The blind man tilted his head upward, the sunlight warming his pale feature, and Tong noticed how ethereal he looked, so out of our place in this chaotic world. Bodyguard, sir, this is a mistake. If your father finds out, Jungkook with sharp authority, take us inside, or I will make sure you never work another day. The bodyguard winked, his eyes horrified, leaned them through the glass door. Inside the registrar raised an eyebrow when he saw them. Register, do you two have the request document? Jungkook calmly. My lawyer emailed them 15 minutes ago. Please check. Tong stares at him in shock. You already prepared for this? Jungkook, a small laugh escaping his lips. You think I say things without meaning them? Tong, your heart skipped. He looked down at their hand, his fingers still clutching Jungkook's sleeves tightly, afraid as that if he let go, this sharp moment would vanish. The registrar huffed through papers, then nodded. Everything seems to be in order. Do you wish to proceed immediately? Jungkook turned his face toward Tong. It's our last chance to run. Tong turned to Jungkook, looking into his eyes. I don't want to run. Jungkook gave him a faint smile, bittersweet, and then extended his hand toward where Tong stood. Tong slipped his finger into his palm, feeling tingles all over his body. The registrar cleared his throat and began the formalities. Tong's heart was hammering in so hard he barely heard the word. All he could focus on Jungkook's hand in his, the gentle brush of his thumb, as if to soothe his trembling. When the final line came, Registrar, are you both sure you want to proceed? Marriage is legal bond. This isn't something to be taken lightly. Tong swallowed, glancing at Jungkook beside him. The blind man's face was calm. Tong softly, yes, we are sure. Jungkook tilted his head toward Tong, sensing the nervousness in his voice, his fingers gently tapping against the table, searching for Tong, and without hesitation, Tong slid his hand into Jungkook's register, handing the pen. Then sign here. Tong took the pen first. His finger shook as he scrawled his name across the paper. Every stroke of the ink felt like a reference to his desk, a declaration that he wasn't weak, that he could stand tall. At the same time, his chest touched. This wasn't how he imagined his marriage would happen. He slid the paper toward Jungkook. The blind man reached out, pressing the edge of the table until his fingers brushed the documents. Register softly. Here, sir. I will guide you. Jungkook nodded. He proceeded the pen down and signed it. No hesitation at all. The registrar stamped the document. Congratulations, you are now legally husband and husband. Tong breathed the word echoed in his ear. He looked at Jungkook, who turned slightly as if he could sense Tong's gaze. Jungkook calmly, there. Now no one can say you were left unwanted. Tong blinked rapidly, trying not to cry in front of the stranger. He whispered, almost broken, thank you. Jungkook tilted his head. Don't thank me, Ed. You are the one who stuck with me now. For the first time in a day, Tong let out a small, shaky laugh. Tong and Jungkook stepped out of the registrar office, the passport of their marriage still in Tong's trembling hand. His heart was pounding. Married. He was actually married now. Jungkook's hand was on his back, guiding him through the crowd as they approached their waiting car, decorated simply but beautifully. Tong let out a small laugh, pure happiness in his eyes until a familiar voice came. X. Tong, what the hell are you doing here? Tong froze slowly. He turned it, his stomach dropping when he saw his ex standing there with his new girlfriend, hooked onto his arm. The sight made his chest tighten. X scoffing. Don't tell me you are so greedy that you actually came here to marry someone the same day I left you. Tong lip trembled. He looked down onto the floor in shame and sadness. But before he could say a word, he felt an arm sink around his waist. Jungkook pulled him closer, so close Tong could feel his heartbeat. Jungkook, he didn't come here. We came here together. Jungkook lifted their marriage card and flashed it in front of his ex face. See this? He's not your concern anymore. He is my husband now. Officially, legally, and in every way that matters. The ex blinked in disbelief, then let out a bitter laugh. So, what's it? You picked up the trash? The man I left behind? The girlfriend smirked, whispering something that made Tong's stomach twist harder. But before that poison could sink into more, Jungkook said low and dangerous. Jungkook, trash? Funny. You threw a gold thinking it's trash in him. I see nothing but gold when I look at him. The ex smirked. Jungkook tightened his grip around Tong's waist. Jungkook growling. You don't get to call him greedy or worthless. You don't get to call him anything because you lost your right the moment you let him go. Then Jungkook leaned it down just slightly, his voice so softer but little. And for the record, I don't pick a trash. I protected that other. We're too blind to cherish. The ex face flushed red, words choking in his throat. His girlfriend tugged on his arm, embarrassed, urging him to leave. They stormed off without another word. Tong stood frozen, tears swelling in his eyes, not from sadness this time, but from the way Jungkook's word wrapped around him like armor. He turned his head to look up at his new husband. Tong whispering, You didn't have to say that all. Jungkook smirking softly, brushing his thumb over Tong's face. No, I had to, because you are mine now, and I don't let anyone disrespect what's mine. Tong's face flushed violently. For the first time in a long time, he didn't feel like someone's left over. He felt chosen. They got into their marriage car, and as they started the car, Tong leaned onto Jungkook's shoulder, whispering the only word he could find. Thank you, husband. Jungkook smiled as he kissed the side of Tong's head. Always, husband. The car ride continued, carrying them into a brand new beginning together. The bedroom was quiet except of the dresses of cloth being discarded. Tong stood in front of the wardrobe, sighing heavily as he took off the shirt, tossing it carefully aside, feeling exhausted. But there was no shame in his movement. Why should there be? His new husband couldn't see him. Soon he saw was nothing but in his black panty, stretching lazily, running a hand through his hair, then walking around the room carefree, picking up his phone, tossing his jacket on the shirt, even humming softly. On the bed, Jungkook tilted his head, lips twitching in a half smirk as his eyes shamelessly followed every step, every flex of Tong's muscles under pale skin. His finger curled tightly against his sheet to keep himself composed. Jungkook casually was deep but teasing. You sounds comfortable. Are you always this carefree when you think no one is watching? Tong chuckled, not even turning around. Well, it's not like you will mind. You can't see me walking around in just my panty. The smirk on Jungkook's lips widened. His eyes glimmered with hunger, and his voice stayed smoothed, pretending innocence. Maybe, but I can imagine. Tong paused mid-step, blinking, then laughing nervously. You are so weird. Imagine all you want. You won't get the detail right anyway. but Jungkook leaned back on the headrest, gaze drinking him in like a forbidden cigarette. His throat bobbed as he said in a scared tone, "Don't be so sure. Sometimes I picture things perfectly, like the way you must look right now." Tong turned brows forward, suddenly self-conscious, but Jungkook had already tilted his eyes slightly, following blindness again, lips tugging up as if nothing were out of place. Tong stretched his arm above his head, yawning. His stony stomach flexing under the dim light, he padded across the room barefoot, humming carelessly, his pen clenching a little too perfectly. Jungkook's knuckles turned white against the sheet. His jaw clenched as his eyes shamelessly traced every curve, his lips parting before he could stop himself. Jungkook in low voice, "God, those legs." Tong froze. "What?" Jungkook quickly masked it, leaving his head back with a shy smile. I bet you must have nice legs. You walk around like you own the room. Must be confident in you, how you look." Tong scoffed, rolling his eyes. "Confident? Please, I'm just comfortable besides." He smirked, glancing at Jungkook still from on the bed. "It's not like you I can actually tell if my legs are nice or not." Jungkook's lips curved into a dangerous smirk, his eyes ranking boldly over the curve of Tong's thighs, his chest tightening at the side. Jungkook, teasing, voice dripping lower. I don't need sight to know. They are long, probably pale, smooth, maybe trembling a little now. Cause you suddenly feel exposed." Tong's breath itched, his cheek flushed. He tugged his arm around his bare torso, suddenly uneasy. "How old do you even know that?" For a split second, Jungkook almost smirked too badly, almost confessed, his fingers twitching with excitement, the thrill of nearly being caught, making him pulse race. But he covered it smoothly, leaning back with a sigh. "Call it instinct. When other senses are sharper, I can feel when someone's body changes, when they are nervous." Tong gulped, looking away. His confidence was slipping. He suddenly wasn't so sure about wandering the room half naked. Meanwhile, Jungkook's mind grew wolfish in the shadow. He was enjoying this game far too much. Tong getting nearly to the dresser, suddenly aware of how little he was wearing. He shoulders up as he could hide his bare skin from the man who supposed to couldn't see. Jungkook's lips smirk lingered as he slowly swung his leg off the bed, pretending to fumble for the floor. Tong startled. "What are you doing? Stay in the bed. I will switch off the light." Jungkook soft laugh, tilting his head. "I just wanted to find you. Don't worry, I can't see, but I would like knowing where you are." Tong's chest tightened. His husband's voice was rich, low, almost velvety. Watches Jungkook stand, one hand trailing along the edge of the bed, the other stretched forward as though feeling the air. But Jungkook's eyes, they stayed locked on Tong's half-naked frame. Tong bit his lip, watching as Jungkook's searching hand landed not on the furniture, but right against his arm. Tong jumping a little. "You found me." Jungkook's lips curled. His fingers slid down Tong's arm slowly, deliberately, as if accidentally exploring. Jungkook in a scared whisper. Your skin warm, soft. Kiss, I was right about you. Long legs, smooth skin. I can almost see you with my hands." Tong's breath caught. His heart thudded wildly. With a nervous laugh, he said, "You are bold for someone who is supposed to be blind." Jungkook leaned closer, his face just inches away, his smirk hardened behind an innocent mask. "Blind men are allowed to be curious too, aren't they?" His hand lingered against Tong's wrist, thumb brushing the hem of his panting, sending shivers up his spine. Tong froze, torn between stepping back or letting the touch linger. He swallowed hard, whispering, "You are dangerous." Jungkook smirked. "You have no idea." Tong's breath was uneven. Every muscle tight as Jungkook's hand lingered on his waist, his skin pricking, heat rushing up his neck. Jungkook tilted his head as if listening, his lips hovering close to Taeyong's ear, his breath warm. You tensed up the moment I touched you. Nervous? Taeyong beat the inside of his cheek, trying not to stumble over his word. I'm not just used to this. We barely even know each other, and you are already touching me like that. Jungkook's fingers traced idly along the side of Taeyong's arm. His touch light, feather-like but deliberate. Jungkook was low, now mock innocent. Oh, did I make you uncomfortable? I didn't mean to. I just rely on touch more than most people. It helps me see. Taeyong accelerated sharply, torn between pulling away and standing here. His heart hammered against his ribs, betraying him. You are too good at this. It almost feels like you know exactly where to touch. Jungkook's lips covered into a smirk. He quickly masked a hand brushing Taeyong's shoulder before slid away, leaving goosebumps in his awake. Jungkook whispering, maybe I do, or maybe you are just easy to read. Taeyong shivers, hugging himself tighter, eyes locking onto the floor. He couldn't explain it, but something about the way Jungkook spoke, the way he touches, felt far too innocent for someone blind, and he didn't dare to question it. Behind him, Jungkook leaned back slowly, hiding the glint of mischief in his eyes. His fingers reached with restraint, but his lips curved into a wolfish smile. He wasn't done yet playing. Taeyong pulse thundered in his ear. He told himself Jungkook's touch didn't mean anything. It was just his husband navigating blindly, and his body betrayed him, trembling beneath every brush of those blind fingers. Jungkook tilted his head, pretending to search for Taeyong's face, but his hand slid down instead, grazing Taeyong's chest. His palm lingered there, from its slow, as if memorizing every line of muscles. Taeyong gasped, clutching Jungkook's wrist. Taeyong stammering, "Hey, that's not really necessary, is it?" Jungkook smiled faintly, his voice low, very smooth. Maybe not, but it helps me understand you better. How strong you are, how warm you feel. His fingers trailed lower, brushing the curve of Taeyong's ribs, the ghosting dangerously. Close to his waistline, Taeyong sucked in a sharp breath, stepping back half a pace. But Jungkook's hand followed shamelessly, finding him again, fingers brushing the top of his thigh. Taeyong voice cracked, "Jungkook?" Jungkook leaned in, lips close to Taeyong's ear, whispering with faint innocence, "Don't be shy. I'm only learning my husband." The way he said husband sent a strange heat coursing through Taeyong. His knees felt weak, his grip on Jungkook's wrist weakened. Jungkook's thumb stroked Taeyong's thigh, slow and deliberate, his smooth severing the reaction he couldn't admit to seeing. His smirk deepened when he felt Taeyong's muscles twitch beneath his touch. Taeyong kissed his eyes shut, whispering desperately, "You are too close. This is too much." Jungkook shook softly, finally taking his hand away, leaving Taeyong trembling in silence, skin burning where he had been touched. Jungkook with a sly smile, pretending nothing happened. "Then rest Taeyong. I will stay on my side of the bed." But as Jungkook lay back down, his eyes remained wide open, his tongue glimmering with the secret he only hid.